What's going on, everyone? Todd Not here. Today I wanted to take a little time to talk about my Instagram account. I kind of want to give some background, how I started it, why I started it, what I'm using it for now, and I have some questions that I kind of want to ask you guys at the end, looking for a little advice on moving forward. So many months ago, I saw that Overwatch, this was more for gaming-based media. I was doing this for gaming content at the time, and still am. I saw that Overwatch fan art was growing just extremely rapidly. It had and still has a huge community, like really incredible community. What I kind of wanted to do was just start an Instagram to give artists kind of put a bunch of pieces together and give artists the proper attribution, make sure they're tagged and everything, make sure people know how to find them. I don't want to just steal art. I make sure it's very clear the art isn't mine, I'm just showing respect. But so that's grown fairly well. By posting pretty consistently, I try to post twice a day. I have reached about 5,200, I believe, at the time of this recording, 5,200 followers. So 5,200, that's not too bad. I have used many things to kind of grow it. The app that I've used for a long time called CROWDFIRE, I'll link that down below. You guys should check it out. It's a great, just general social media app tool. They had some really powerful tools a while ago on Instagram, but Instagram recently has kind of cracked down on third-party utilities. There might be some, so CrowdFire lost a lot of its utility because of that, and I believe that they won't be returning a lot of them. It's kind of bare bones right now, but if you guys know of any utilities that still have a lot of strength behind them and still have a lot of tools that can be used, link those to me in the comments or something like that. So now that I kind of have a following on it, the way that I've been trying to use it to benefit myself and kind of use the leverage that having that size of an audience has gotten me is through DMs, direct messages. And just as a note, I'm using this to promote my stream, my Twitch stream, mostly because, it makes sense, right? It's using gaming content to promote gaming content. So I think it was the right approach, trying to promote just my Twitch, whereas my YouTube channels aren't gaming related, at least my active ones. And so DMs, I think, are some of the most powerful tools right now that you can use on Instagram to get, attention to something that you're working on. Now I got that kind of advice from GaryVee, Gary Vaynerchuk. I'll link him down below. You guys should definitely check him out. He's great advice. But the way that I kind of approach the message, and messaging approach is very important because I've seen people try to utilize it. They posted about it on Reddit and other sites, questioning why it's not working, and they take a very spammy approach. You have to make it sound, like you're not a spam bot, copying and pasting a message over and over again, which is what I do. But the way that I do that is I started out, the very first line of the message is, "Hey, I saw that you've been liking my post," which is where I find people to message. To the people that like my post, say, "Hi, I see you've been liking my posts. I really want to show appreciation. I like you kind of hanging out, and just that I appreciate them as a follower, as someone that likes the pictures. Because really, without them, I wouldn't have the leverage to try and find value in it. So it is important to recognize that. Now, what I say immediately after that is, if you're interested, I stream on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/ToddNot, and I would just appreciate you hanging out if you wanted to swing by, but otherwise, just thank you for being here. And I get such a positive response. So many people reply with, "Oh yeah, no problem, I love what you post." I've gotten so many of those, actually. And I think the important part, something very important, is to follow up with that, respond with a personalized message. Don't, paste that first, spam message and then move on to the next person, never look at the responses. I reply to everybody that replies to me, saying that they like my content, stuff like that. I always say, yeah, of course, thank you for being here again, And starting a dialogue like that with people makes them so much more likely to actually go to that location. Now, I think the thing that I wish Instagram had, but I don't think they have, is you can't link things in DMs. You can't send links in the messages. That would make it so much better. But just because they could click on it and go immediately there, whereas they have to search me on Twitch. They have to go type things, which takes more time and weeds out 80% of the people that I might have gotten from it. So it's unfortunate, but you have to respect Instagram's commitment to trying to keep the not have the bot spam exposure that, say, like Twitter has. Twitter, it's like just so much spam coming at you because there's no filter. There's nothing restricting that, and so you have to respect that approach. But I think also at the same time, having those limits allows you to make just such a much more robust system. It's so easy, to send out spam stuff on Twitter. It's never going to really get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anything. Instagram, forcing yourself to find, the best approach it'll yield you, I think, more valuable clicks, more valuable follows, more valuable likes, more valuable subscribers, people that will be there and keep looking at your content rather than people that, click and never look back, never come back. So the last thing that I want to talk about, sorry about that rambling, the last thing that I want to talk about is personalizing the content on my Instagram. I've kind of tried, because right now everything that I post is art from someone else. Someone, photography or illustrations, paintings, stuff like that, mainly focused around Overwatch. And it's very disconnected from me. I might as well not even be running it. There's no personal touch with it. And I think if I was able to, make it kind of more centered around me, then people might be more likely to seek out my other locations online, might be willing to look at kind of where I'm at. So I definitely want to, kind of get into that. And I've made some attempts before with some, photos of my own, but they didn't land very well, particularly well. So, and they weren't very high quality. They weren't quality posts. So it doesn't surprise me that they didn't work out. But just let me know if you guys have any recommendations. Let me know down in the comments. You can tweet at me on Twitter. I'll leave that down below at Toddnot. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you kind of got something out of it, and I hope I get something out of it from you. So definitely hit me up. Definitely let me know. Alright, I'm going to go eat some food because I just took it out of the oven and I'm starving. So thank you for watching. Catch you later.